Where's you? What to do? Welcome, guys. And the shut up for you patient. This is your sign. On my last reading on TikTok, like a lot of drastic changes are happening with the collective. Some of you guys are realizing your self-worth. For other you guys, there's endings in relationships and connections. And other ones, like people are realizing how they fumble you. And, there's just a lot of changes going on. But 808, a lot of transformations are going on. A lot of changes, abundance is coming your way. And I'm just excited. Okay, Spirit guys, for Grace, how is good? What do they need to know? So whatever was getting in your way of your prayer, of your abundance, of your wish fulfillment, Spirit's like saying, like, we heard your call, we heard your prayer. Your prayer's coming in. Things are already coming into fruition. Like, you're gonna get your roses. You're gonna get your celebration. You're going to get your recognition. Like, that dream life that you've been dreaming for so long, it is already on its way for you. And you just needed to come into this completion in regards when it came to your sacral energy, and the way that you express yourself, how you use your energy. Let's go. It makes me want to grab that one book. I don't even think I got it on my bookshelf. I'm sorry, guys. It's inside my car. But I'll get to it, I think, like on the post with my sacral chakra. But yeah, you need to come into a completion, an ending, a letting go of. Because this thing that was getting in the way was playing tricks with you. And it was more than likely the way that you were perceiving yourself and making yourself feel about you and your self-esteem, how worthy you are, what you actually deserve. Like, for some of you guys, like, you guys may have, like, not even realized that you guys may have had, like, a low self-esteem or low sense of self. So there was a lot of things that were getting in your way, or you getting in your own way of your own blessings. All because, like, you were not able to see how magical you are as a person. Oh my God, I gotta sneeze. Oh my God. Allergies. Yep. Because there was a way that you were perceiving life. For some of you guys were thinking that you would have been more worthy by working yourself to death, being a workaholic. For other of you guys, it would have been the people pleasing, being of service to people. Like, there was just a lot of things going at play here. And that's what Spirit, like, has been telling you, like, it is a point that you finally realize what kind of reality you want and which reality you are destined to have. It's just you needed to come into this completion, into this ending, to let it all fucking go. You are not here to be, people pleasing your way through life. You are here to be seen, to be accepted, to be respected, to be valued, to be cherished. And, because you had this going on, you were getting in your own way. There was times where you tricked yourself and you put yourself in stupid situations, or there was times that you were not perceiving things for what they are. So it led you to this. And for some of you guys, it led you to unsafe situations. And that's why Spirit was teaching you, like, it is time that you gain wisdom from these situations and circumstances that you were put into. And this is why we put you into isolation, so you can have time to reflect and realize, like, how far you came along in this journey, how much you've grown, and also, like, to separate you from these energies and people that are not serving you, that are not actually positive influences for you. For these people that, that like the fact that, you were overworking yourself, or that they were taking from you, or that were allowing you to, like, not see the value within yourself in whole totality. And yeah, because you being surrounded by these energies was creating this confusion. Like you were not having a clear vision of yourself. You needed, and you need to still stay into like some time alone for yourself. Because right now, like what I'm sensing is like there is gonna be people from the past trying to come back into contact with you. They're either thinking about you, and they're probably popping up in your mind for that specific reason. Like they are literally trying to manifest you back into their lives and bring you back into like this old timeline that you are no longer a part of. You already are past this stuff. So Spirit's like really testing you and putting you to the test. Like, are you gonna like fall back, or are you gonna continue into this new path? Yeah, because like there's so many endless miracles like awaiting for you, but you have to stop, getting in your own way and letting people or situations or circumstances like define you, or have you work yourself. Or make you feel complacent or feel like that you should be okay with where you at. Like, no, we're here to grow and expand as individuals, and we're not gonna settle. Some of you guys were like literally destined with big things to accomplish in this life, like, and you don't even realize it. And because you were surrounded by the wrong people, like so many people wanted you to just settle, to like, dim yourself down, to just accept whatever you're being given in the moment. And you're like, no, I am meant to be in royalty. I am meant to like live a lavish fucking life. And I am not going to settle myself down just because you don't see the vision. Just because you don't see where I want to be headed at. Yep. And Spirit's like reminding you like you are royalty. You've been royalty this whole time. You've just been failing to see how royal you really are. Like you're literally a queen or king. I'm seeing the emperor. I'm seeing the empress. Like you are not meant to be on some BS and be dimming yourself down just because people can't see your worth. Okay? You were not meant to be that person that's easily accessible. You're very rare, very expensive. Like no numbers can put on to you because you're so rare. You're very magical. There is nobody like you in this fucking world. And Spirit's just asking you to just please forgive yourself for placing yourself in like situations and circumstances that devalued you, made you feel less of a person. And I'm sure your intuition warned you so many times to like remove yourself from these situations and circumstances, or to remove yourself from these people, because you can just feel it in your soul that these people were not for you. And so Spirit's like, you know what? Like, we appreciate the fact that you've been compassionate and open-minded into learning these lessons and learning more lessons as you're going on, even in the trials and tribulations and mistakes that you've done with yourself. But we're heavily reminding you that you're just the it factor. You're just it. And because you're it, we want to reward you. We want to remind you that you don't have to fall into these old limiting beliefs or these old patterns that you were made to believe out of survival, or like limiting beliefs that were passed on, or put into your vibration because there was these other people that were low. And that doesn't mean to judge their journey. It just means that you just have a higher purpose and passion. You have a higher destiny, a place to like aim for. I'm seeing orange being very significant. Some of you guys may be wearing orange shirts, orange shoes. There might be orange covers. Sacral energy is very heavy. You just have so much passion, so much like stuff to offer to the world, and you're just holding back because you have these lingering minds and thoughts and emotions from other people that weren't even allowed to do that for themselves. But now that you build up to it, now that you're like at that point, like Spirit's like saying like, put it out there. 922, as I'm saying, is like, this is like a completion. This is a cycle that you're ending, so that way you can bring yourself back into alignment to who you really are. You are meant to be shining so bright and vibrant, because for a very fucking long time, people just really stepped on you. You were that person that people would go to in time of need, but whenever you needed it, they weren't there. They weren't as compassionate or as open as you were. And so Spirit's like, It's time that you value yourself enough and you finally get people that are actually willing to step it up and be there for you and not abandon you in your hardest moments. And you're just worthy. And I could just sense that you guys need a crying session. I just sense it. Like, there's been so many intensive feelings that you've been holding on to because, like, you didn't deserve it. You did not deserve it. Like, it was the closest people to you that betrayed you, that exposed your, like, you know, your secrets. You know, and it was just so much that you did not deserve. You really deserve somebody that understood you, read you, that took the time to get to know you, and, you know, they really care about your emotions. And so what you've been dealt with, the cards that you've been dealt with, I know this is not what you wanted. I know there's like a karmic path that you still needed to complete and fulfill in this lifetime. But what I'm saying is you have grown. You have expanded. You're no longer giving up on yourself. You're finally pushing through. Even whenever you're feeling like giving up, keep pushing. There's still that other side. You're so close. You're so close. And because you're so close, like, you don't even realize how much growth you've gone through. You don't realize how much you've gained and how much more it is to come for you. And I just want to, like, let you know that you guys are just as worthy. You guys are just as worthy. And, you know, so many beautiful things are coming your way. And I'm hearing fortune tellers for some reason. So maybe like in a 11:44 as I'm saying this, maybe like in a fortune cookie, there might be something. So be open to that for whoever is, you know, eating Chinese food or went to a Chinese food. For some of you guys have already celebrated a birthday. For others, like, you're gonna be soon celebrating your birthday. And when this birthday happens, or after this birthday, whoever this is, there is gonna be big realizations. And with these big realizations are gonna create big waves of freedom. Big waves of freedom. I'm seeing third eye being activated to the fullest max. Like, this is just something that was destined to happen. And you know what? Fuck who was talking about you behind your back. Fuck that shit. Who gives a fuck what these people are thinking or talking about? F them. F them. Because I know you guys are like feeling it, that these people are talking about you. Especially, like, for some of them, they're talking about your finances and how you make your money or how you're making your money. Some of them are just, you know, penny watching you or just wondering, like, well, what they're up to, how much are they making, because you hold, like, this, like, clean look, this solid way of, like, appearing in life. But they don't know how much it took you to build up to this point. They don't know the struggle. They don't know what you had been put through. And so what Spirit's like saying, like, you know what? We're removing this crap for you. We're removing it. You're no longer in alignment with this vibration. Because you are worthy. Self-worth is coming in. You're gonna realize how much you are worth. You may not see it right now because you're in the midst of all of this lesson. And you're in the midst of, like, you know, letting go, coming into, like, acceptance and these realizations, these epiphanies, and this wisdom, and forgiving yourself. That soon you're gonna realize, oh my fucking God, I've been fumbling myself this whole time. For what? Like, it was you versus you this whole time. It wasn't you versus the world. It was you versus you. And it is time that you finally realize that it is time to, like, let go of that old you that is getting in the way and allow yourself to be in it and allow yourself to be embraced and grow and expand as an individual. And allow yourself to have good fucking moments, exciting, exhilarating times, celebrations, going out. For some of you guys are due for a trip, due to move out. And it's time that you finally let yourself be free. And Spirit's just saying, just keep having faith. Don't give up. Don't give up. Don't fucking give up. Don't give up. Your rags to riches is coming in your way. And just because right now you may be jobless, you may not have a job, you may not see, like, the the money, like, physically there, but just keep visualizing it. Keep picturing it. Keep feeling that feeling of like you already having it. Like, how are you going to be working and operating in it? How are you going to be wanting to use that money and expenses? Like, how are you going to, like, use it to your advantage and to grow? How are you going to use it to take care of yourself? 822, as I'm saying, is like you are literally coming back into alignment with a new sense of self, a new person, because the person that people once knew you is no longer going to exist. And you're going to catch them by surprise, and you're going to have them talking, but you're going to be so far off good that you're not going to give two flying fucks what people got to say about you, what they got to think about you. Like, you are just far beyond your years. And for those of you that are struggling, just keep having faith. An opportunity is going to come to you, but you have to stop having resistance. You got to stop thinking that, oh my God, life is hard, or, it's not going to happen for me. Like, no, it's going to happen for you. You just got to start believing. The more you start believing and feeling that it's already coming your way, that you are meant to be taken care of by the universe, it is going to come to you. Because by you just thinking like, there's no job opportunities, is you holding yourself back. It's you putting that bullshit onto you, putting that block into your life. And I know some of you, or one of you, needs to hear that one. Yeah, because it's time that you claim your independence and start facing things bravely. Bring in that fire energy. Use that intuition. Allow your guidance system and your spirit guides and those synchronicities and signs in the world to guide you, to move you in this life. Allow it to move you. Allow that fiery energy within you to move you. You're so due for a change, and you've been seeking and asking for this change, and now the Spirit's bringing this change in for you. Don't be ungrateful. Be grateful in the moment, so that way you can be blessed with bigger things. You have it so good. Be confident. Face it with bravery. This is not the end of the fucking tunnel. There's a partnership or a relationship coming your way, or you already have it. Embrace it. Love on it. Like, there is a connection that is going to drastically change for you. How is it going to change, Spirit? By you changing the way that you approach life, the way that you look at yourself, it's going to shift. Something in you is going to just shift, because you are no longer that old version of you. And you have to remind yourself that I am not that person. Don't project that bullshit. And it's all coming together. Just have faith that it's all going to come and work out for you. Spirit is orchestrating all this stuff in divine timing. Don't let the fall get to you. Be disciplined and work every day towards yourself, towards your improvements, towards your self-care, towards how you love yourself and how you show up for yourself. Keep showing up. Keep showing up. I know it may not be easy. There's like this back and forth dancing. I know it may not be easy. But Spirit's saying, keep on going. Keep on pushing. You have that stamina. Ain't no fucking way we gave you like this fucking stamina, this patience, this resilience, this ambition for you to waste it. We know you got this. We know you can move mountains. Stop giving up on yourself. I know you may be feeling restricted because you got to push yourself, but it's because, it's whenever you're building that muscle and you're working out and you're feeling your arms getting tired, that's whenever you're supposed to push more. This is like you building up that muscle. Learn how to work hard for yourself, so that way you can have a better life, an easier life. The easier life right now is going to be a harder life. Choose the tougher parts. And I know this is challenging. I know this is like something very uncomfortable. For some of you guys, you might have Saturn in Aries. Some of you guys might be Aries placements. And, discipline and structure may not be the easiest thing, because you just want to be free. You just want to start things and start new things and start new projects and go all over the place. But Spirit's like saying, like, sit the fuck down, invest in what you're already invested in, and build on that. Stop. Beep, 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 beep. Like, no. We're gonna be consistent. We're gonna build on this. We're gonna get to it. We're gonna get it to it. What else? I'm like dead ass with horns. Like dead ass. House 10. Literally discipline. Just allow yourself to build. This stuff is not going to come right instantly at all. This is literally having to do a lot with Saturn energy. Saturn energy has to do with taking your time. Learning how to grind. So that way you can see the fruits of your labor, because you already put in that time and work. Whenever you're given things right instantly, it's when you least appreciate and it dissipates so quickly because you didn't learn how to appreciate, evaluate, or even take care of it. So my spirit is like saying, like, take care of it now so you can be given something greater. So that way you can appreciate more of the space, the safety. Okay? Appreciate where you are right now so that way greater things can come your way. Other than that, guys, I think this was enough ranting to 2020 as I'm saying this. Allow yourself to flourish. Be patient with yourself in this growth. Don't beat yourself up because you're not learning the lessons all that quickly. Just be patient with yourself. It takes patience. As long as you know you're like, you have the right intentions, the right vision for yourself, keep going at it. It's you versus you. It's nobody outside of you. It's just you versus you. And just remind yourself that with or without, you still are amazing. Without the titles, the certifications, the money, the house, the car, you're still worthy. What matters is whatever you have on the inside and how you treat people. What matters is how you think, how you love, how you nurture, how you are as an individual without it. Who are you outside of all that? And that's what's going to matter the most at the end of the day. And that's why, like, the song Alicia Keys, like, if it ain't with you, like, you know, I don't want it at all. So, like, the money's not gonna matter. It's what's gonna matter is those connections, those friendships, that community, those people that have supported you all along. Because you don't want to be by yourself when you have it all. It's gotta be a lonely life. And that's what Spirit's saying. Like, sometimes it's not even about the money. Sometimes it's like the connections, the people, the memories that make it all worthwhile. And that's what I'm going to end it at, guys. I wish you guys a great rest of your day. And thank you for tapping in. And thank you for letting me be your tarot reader. And I so definitely see the comments. I appreciate those that celebrate me and my wins. And I appreciate those that see my journey. And as I develop, like, you know, my psychic abilities, my tarot readings, my contents, I appreciate you guys all. And thank you for being patient. And thank you for, like, you know, allowing me to be that safe space for you guys and for even opening up to me about your situations and circumstances. I'm always open. You guys can always just, you know, email me if you guys want to share me your stories or, you know, need a conversation. I am here. I'm literally at this point where, like, you know, I am open to different perspectives and different realities that I am just all for it. And it's going to help me also with my journey because we all learn from each other. So there is that. And yeah, bye.